Welcome along to another episode. Join us in a quarry in the middle of nowhere near Bodmin. There's an old girl in it. A very old girl, that one. Anyway, I say I haven't done much filming recently, just due to the fact that the weather's been bad. It's been a little bit stressful, and obviously then it just takes it out on you, you know what I mean, and you just don't feel in the mood to be doing anything like that, like. So I'm kind of falling behind on the recording, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'll come into that a little bit later on, so stay tuned for that one. I'll go and explain a few of the things which are upsetting me, like. But at the moment, we're leaving the quarry. As you can see, we're going through an area that they carved through at one time. It is a bit of a tight lane. I seem to be getting a lot of tight lanes lately. The last episode was a tight lane. This episode is going to be another tight lane, and I'm not sure where they go into yet, like. So the machines I picked up, just waiting confirmation on the addresses. But this it's quite a bit of a tight lane all the way out as well on this one. So depending on how long the video is, we'll see if we'll may do it in two parts now. See what I do in the video, because obviously this part is coming up to this very scenic area. Some of you are probably saying, oh well, hang on a second, Tim, I thought you had 2 new channels. Well, I do. I put one video on one channel. I haven't done anything for the other channel, just because I said earlier on that I haven't had the right mindset for it then, if you know what I mean. So again, we'll talk about it later on in the video. But the Timbo Unloaded, that will be coming soon. I keep on having, trying to decide what I want to do with it, whether I want to do it as a vlog, or behind the scenes, or a bit of both, or a bit more into my personal life. I'm not sure, and I haven't decided just yet, and I don't want to post a video because obviously the algorithm is going to take off of what that is, which is why I think this particular channel tends to struggle, because this channel originally I started it off as a gaming, where I was gaming and I was people could watch me gaming then, and obviously footage of me playing Call of Duty sort of thing. But when I already had the channel, it was already established, changed it over to Trucker Timbo, and it goes from there, like, you know what I mean. Obviously it's a bit more get a lot more views on it than I was beforehand, but it seems to be that the algorithm isn't pushing the channel as much as it used to be, where I was having thousands of views. Now I'm having hundreds, low hundreds, which is one of the things that really gets me down, to be honest with you. And it's been like, oh, do you want to really put that time and effort in when you're not getting much in return? But I'm thinking to myself, hang on a second, if I'm still having 200 views, there's still 200 people which tune in and watch my videos, and they still want to watch my videos. So yeah, it is, you know what I mean. Obviously I've invested a lot into the channel with recording. As you can see just there is a GoPro 360 which is recording at the moment. I've got a drone as well, which with this weather I struggle to use at the moment, but I have got a drone, and I got some more kit coming as well, so another battery and charger for that, and a microphone as well, so I can put the cameras, maybe put this one on the outside of the vehicle as well, or put it somewhere else on the vehicle, maybe on the machine on the behind, but I can talk in the microphone and you could still, you know what I mean. So that's the sort of plans which are ahead. I do want to get another drone, which is the Neo, just because I can set that up quite quickly and I can use it to follow me when I'm loading, because that's what it does, is that loading. Turning around, that's alright then. So this is one of the tight lanes coming up, and when I came in I was just like, oh, okay. So at the moment that trailer is about an inch off the ground. We just gotta come out of this lane now. So you might hear me go quiet at times. You probably think it's a godsend, to be honest with you. But it's just so I could keep an eye on what's going on here. Old Subaru there, 1994 on the reg, 95 maybe. Old M reg anyway. I think it was 94. That was. Could even be. I wasn't looking forward to coming down here because I did speak to a rigid driver and he's like, you don't want to be going down there in an Arctic. But it's not as bad as it was. You've got a couple of tight corners. You've got that initial corner there. You've got this one just coming up here now, where he said if you come down here in an Arctic, you've got to reverse back here and then come up. But the corner's more than doable. I came around without it doing anything. The trailer does get really close to the floor though, so that's one thing to keep an eye on. So I'll just get it over as far as I can here. But the trailer's not getting as close to the floor here now, just purely because the slant that we are coming down here. But when we were going up, it was the crash bar was about half inch off the ground, like, so it was almost to the point where I would have had to go out and lift the suspension. So it's 360. I haven't really. This is the first time using it actually for footage. I've been meaning to do it. It'd be nice to have a camera there where you can look forward and it's looking back at the same time. I don't know how they'll edit with the software. I say I was going to do a bit of a like best moments for this week's video, but I didn't. I decided to change the software for where I do my video editing on. So it's a bit more complicated, but I can do a lot more with it. And yeah, I'm in the learning process of learning that software at the moment. So a big shout outs to everybody who does the Premiere Pro tutorials online, because they've been an absolute godsend, because I wouldn't have stood a chance otherwise. You see, you know, like grand buildings here, like, you know, with all this. And you know, they got some big kit up there, like. Yeah, it's the 380 which has come in here, like, you know what I mean, an excavator. You know, it's just 3.4 metres wide, which has had to come across this bridge, you know. I think he's waiting there. That's right then. I thought he was going to come across it and I was going to go, right. You can just imagine now, we are literally, if a big machine comes in over the top of that, they're overhanging the top of the wall without a shadow of doubt, like. It's a bit tight, that one. Oh. Is he able to go back? Because I'm not going to be able to go back and probably looking at me going, why has he got a camera on his head? Because this is what I do. Subscribe to the channel, you'll able to see more of me. Yeah, going towards you know, the views of the channel and everything like that, it's been quite depressing, to be honest with you. You know, it's, and then obviously then the weather when you're getting out, and every time you get out you're getting wet, you know what I mean, that's another depressing aspect of it, like. And then just day-to-day life stress, you know what I mean, that gets on top of you as well, like. I gotta be honest with you, it's the most depressed I felt in a long time. But it's trying to get yourself back in that positive mental attitude, and you know what I mean, trying to make sure things don't bite you. Like I was beating myself up, not physically beating myself up, but mentally beating myself up over stupid things, literally stupid things, which is not me. Like, you know what I mean, it's just like, oh, okay, let's crack on with it, you know what I mean. And you can't just say man up, you know, that them days are long gone, because you know, manning up, that's all you're doing is bottling it up, and it's going to come out later on in life and make things worse, like, you know what I mean. So luckily enough, you know, I'm able to think about things and try to think about logic, because my logic part of my mind still says, right, oh, you know what I mean, you should be thinking it like this. But then the other part of my mind is thinking, you know, why is everybody against me, when in actual fact nobody is, you know what I mean. It's nobody's against you whatsoever, like, you know what I mean. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. So yeah, it's them sort of things, you know, which is just, you know, you just haven't got to get up and go to record. And you know what I mean, I enjoy gaming, and I haven't done that in a long time, like, you know what I mean. And all the friends I got online, I kind of neglected them. They watch the videos as well, so sorry guys, I will be back online soon. Obviously the nights are drawn in, so you wake up to start work when it's dark. Yeah, you go to sleep when it's dark, so that's another thing which kind of is annoying, like. But yeah, them things are the ones which really take its toll on you, like, you know what I mean. Which is, you know, I mean, I think the best thing to do is be able to talk about it, like, you know what I mean. And I'm not really a person to open up, like, so, you know what I mean, I'm one of them guys which will try to sort it out with myself first, and hopefully doesn't get any worse, like, you know what I mean. But we're back to where we should be in mental state, which is good. And you know, I think one of the things is that one of the things is that with we've got a chain strap come undone on the neck, so I'm gonna tidy that up. Just pull over, put the lights on, let's get that strap sorted. Right, come with me for a ride. So the strap's still tight. It's at the end, is probably caught all over a branch. And decided that he wants to come undone. There you go, just like that. It's better. I say it's better spotting it early than having that strap go under the tyres and braking, you're losing the strap, or worst case scenario, because it's attached to the machine as well, potentially trying to pull the machine, the attachment off, which very unlikely it's going to do, but it could, you know what I mean. Yeah, so the views on the, I think it was the views I was on about. Anyway, doesn't matter now. So I think we got to take these up north somewhere. I think it's maybe north of Blackpool, and one's going to Leeds, because obviously I got a tailgate on and I got a funny feeling that's going up to Leeds area, and then the machines then are going up to the A yard, which is up in the sticks out just outside of Blackpool or something, or north of Blackpool, so around there. So it's a good chance that I may not be back until a Saturday, but I say it's 25 to 12 now, and if I'm going to go up that far, the question is, am I going to get it off today? No, it's going to be tomorrow morning, and then trek up to the other place to get that off. So it's going to be one of them ones. So we made it to Strensham Services for our break. So I went in, had a shower, did the usual whatnots, you know what I mean, grabbed myself a little Coke. I put the sat nav on. Where we go into is 3.5 hours from here, so we should get it tonight. It's only one little lift to come off, we get that off and then we can make our way in further then to where we got to go. So this first one we got to go to is just outside Pontefract. The second one we got to go to is Silloth, which is just on the other side of Carlisle, which is from Bodmin in Cornwall up to Carlisle. I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably get up as far as see how far I get, but it's going to be, you know, I'm debating which way I go across. I probably go up the A1 and across the 66 over to Penrith. So I'm hoping I'll get to Leeman tonight. That way then I can have a good start in the morning, go straight across the 66, and I'll be in Carlisle, but probably around about 8 o'clock in the morning then, which gives me time and to get my backload. Will I get it off tomorrow? I don't know. It's a Friday tomorrow and the traffic's going to be normally is horrendous. It's a bit quieter this time of year now because it's not holiday period, but it's still busy, you know what I mean, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle. So we see how we get on. Let's carry on our way then. So we've done Pontefract, we've had our night out up in Leeman Bar. So yesterday we done a fair old trek. We started down near Redruth, went via this guy got in front, he was here before us, went down via Bodmin up to Pontefract, offloaded the tailgate that we had loaded there in that quarry where you joined us, and then came up here to stop for the night. And as you can see here now, we've got to go just on the other side of Carlisle, and we're just over 2 hours away from it. It's probably a little bit less than that, it's about 100 miles we've got to go. Actually it might be a bit longer than that because I just checked. For goodness sake, somebody might have not paid you. They let him out, didn't we? That's all you want to do when they start making a move. There we go. It's busy in here today, this morning, for fuel. We got about 200 litres of the tank, so we don't pick it up just yet. Looking at the road that we wanted to go up, the B road, that looks like it's shut. I can't find any more information on it, saying that, apart from it saying that it's shut. It doesn't say a date, time, if it's just an overnight closure or what. So we may have to go all the way up to Carlisle and back down, rather than cutting across. So otherwise, if we land up on that B road, may not be nowhere for us to turn around, and certainly nowhere for us to divert. So it might be the better option, just going up to Carlisle and coming back down. So the way we're going to go now is up to Scotch Corner, up over the A66 and over the Penrith that way, and make our way to Carlisle. So I can, this is routed us through that road closure, so I can see us being a little bit longer. What that is stating. So that's saying we get there at 8:38, more likely in about 9 o'clock in the morning we'll get there. Right, so we'll crack on, and I'll join you when the sun comes up, because obviously this camera footage is probably not the best, and we go from there. So it turns out that this B road that Google said is shut is not shut. We're going out anyway. So we about 40 minutes now, about 29 miles away from where we need to be. And say we'll get that done, and then make our way back down, get fuel, and pick up the back load. I say this has been a bit of a mad one, trying to get this up here. Nice bridge, isn't it? Right, I didn't bore you with the unstrapping and everything, because the clouds are coming, and it rained heavy showers for quite a bit, which is usually the case. So we just got to get this trailer offloaded now, so it's not just the machine, it's all the attachments as well. On. Let's go and pull in pins. Two pins. chain in it. It's, one of the chains I took off is just thing it, so we get that off now. Straightening it up for them so it's a bit easier. They'll get it out afterwards, after I've gone. Big bucket next. Have to adjust the forks and they get the sweeper attachment off. Gap a bit further back here, we'll chuck it in there now. Try not to startle the crows in this old airfield. Cows I should say. He's like pushing. He's like, nah, I don't know. There he does. Happy days. And there's us all done. All we got to do now is make our way down to Warrington, collect there, and then take her back to Avonmouth. So I might save that for another episode, we'll see now. See how strenuous it gets. Anyway, that's all done and dusted for this one anyway. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below as well what you thought. It all helps, and if you made it this far, thank you very much. But failing that, yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.